Here's a book with some really good information. It'll help out some raft guides and kayak guides and those in other recreational activities. I'm going to go over some of the information that I found that was useful. First off, I just want to talk about having a map on the river. Make sure you have a laminated one or a handkerchief one that you can get wet. But in the area of Lake Tahoe, here's a picture of all the rivers that basically drain into the Sacramento River and then into San Francisco, into the Bay Area. And a lot of river guides will guide and kayak all these different rivers. And so it's good to have an idea where the water is actually coming from. It's coming from Lake Tahoe, the mountains, and when the snow melts, some of the rivers, like the North Fork of the American River, are not dam controlled. So you can only run when there's enough water where it's safe. Joining a club is advantageous because if there's a tree in the river that's fallen down, usually the rescue kayak patrol will notify the club, and then the club members will send out a newsletter. The Gold Country Paddlers on the American River is an excellent group. They charge $10 a year, and then they meet every Saturday and Sunday about 11 o'clock at John Marshall State Park, and basically put in there and then take off, and then you have a shuttle run from there. Let's see here. I want to go over some knots. And I posted some videos on the bowline knot. And then here's some other knots as well. And so it's good to practice these almost every day until you get the knot down. And then that'll help you with the other safety strategies that we come up with. Always keep your feet downstream and try to avoid foot entrapment. But here's a universal paddling for whitewater. Here are the hand signals. So that's exactly what you do. You would wave the helmet or the paddle if you need help. And then stop or pull over is this signal right there. And then right here is I'm okay. You just tap yourself on the head. Yes, I'm okay on that one. And then pointing positive, a safe place to go, as well as always indicating to someone swim river right or left. And it's always good as a raft guide to indicate before a rapid. That's a little bit more challenging to tell people to either swim right or left, and to prepare themselves to grab the rope, the throw rope, not the bag, but the rope, and then just to remain calm and have feet up and downstream. Do not try to stand up in the river. Foot entrapment is the #1 reason why people drown in the river. And then try to get them to get back in the boat as soon as possible, as soon as someone falls out. So these are very important rescue techniques, and this is the universal rule for boaters. So now you know, in case someone else is in trouble or if you're in trouble. And you have an idea. If a whistle blows 3 times, then that immediately responds to everybody to be alert and to something's gone wrong. And it's good even with the cases that protect your cell phone, not just a dry bag, but like a real solid case that is waterproof is really good even for cell phones. Not that you can always get out and call help along the river, but it's good to know the trails and the areas, so try to gather some books and then maybe even an emergency number. And a river patrol, maybe their phone number if you're always running the same river, and just put it in your first aid kit.